Imagine a world where your darkest emotions, fear, anger, and grief can turn into monsters. That's the world Jujutsu Kaisen lives in. And trust me, once you enter it, there's no going back. Hi world, this is Cinematic with Ram, and I am Ramnath. Today we are talking about Jujutsu Kaisen anime. Some anime don't just entertain you, they hit you, and that's exactly why they stay with you. And Jujutsu Kaisen is one of them. It's wild, emotional, stylish, and honestly way better than it looks. This anime isn't just about curses and exorcists. It's about fight within yourself. And now let's talk about why this anime stands out. Jujutsu Kaisen is created by Gege Akutami and animated by MAPPA. Yeah, right. The same studio behind Attack on Titan's final season and Chainsaw Man. Directed by Park Sang-woo, it balances the slick action with strong emotion, and you can feel that the team behind it truly understood the story. Season 1 introduces Yuji Itadori, an ordinary boy who makes an extraordinary decision and gets pulled into the world of sorcerers and curses. What starts as doing the right slowly becomes a battle that question what right even means. But the real magic, the show doesn't only rely on power. It relies on pain, purpose, and that small voice that says, I'll keep going. After season 1 came Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, a prequel that dives into the story of Yuta Okkotsu, the boy haunted by the curse of his childhood love Rika. What begins as horror slowly turns into love, grief, and acceptance. This movie peels back the layer of Jujutsu world, showing Gojo and Geto before everything fell apart. King News songs Ichizu and Sakayume, it's like the two sides of the same heart, one burning with intensity and the other one breaking in silence. Visually stunning and emotionally raw, the film doesn't just expand the universe, it deepens its soul. Season 2 takes a sharp turn. We go back in time to see Gojo and Geto before they became legends or enemies. It's beautiful and tragic that even strongest people crack when the ideals meet reality. Then comes the Shibuya Incident. Chaos, risen and unleashed. Every frame feels like the heartbeat racing towards the collapse. If the season 1 was about discovering the strength, Jujutsu Kaisen Zero was understanding the pain of it. And then the season 2 is about bearing the weight of it. Created by Gege Akutami and brought to life by Mappa, Jujutsu Kaisen blends supernatural chaos and emotional depth in a way only few animes dare. Under the Park Sang-woo's direction, both the film Jujutsu Kaisen Zero and the season 1 both carries intention. The fights feel alive and the emotions feel human. Then comes Shota Goshizono in season 2, who adds cinematic edge, sharper visuals, deeper silence, and the pain that lingers even after the scene ends. It is not just animated, it's experienced. If you are an absolute beginner, then start with Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, a prequel that happens before season 1. Then move to season 1, and after that, season 2. And then the next part, Jujutsu Kaisen Execution, as released on November 7th. So it's literally the perfect time to dive into this world. And one small suggestion, if you are planning to watch Jujutsu Kaisen, then please watch it in the original Japanese audio with subtitles. The emotion, intensity, and the overall feel which you get from the original voice acting is on the next level compared to the dub. The soundtrack isn't just to fill the silence, it's a weapon. From Kai Kai Kitan to Vivid Vice, every opening feels like adrenaline disguised as poetry. That's what makes Jujutsu Kaisen's sound design transcend anime. It is storytelling through the rhythm. Mappa outdid themselves. Every motion feels fluid and chaotic. Every fight choreographed like dance between death and destiny. The lighting, transitions, camera angles, everything screams cinema. The energy shifts from vibrant and hopeful in season 1 to bleak and operatic in season 2. It is like the world itself grew darker, happier, and realer. And in Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, the palette changes. Soft tones, gentle highlights, because it's a love story disguised as curse. But when Yuta unleashes Rika, the visuals explode with heartbreak and rage. It's not animation anymore, it's the emotion in motion. Yuji isn't a superhero. He is a kid carrying monster inside him and still chasing kindness. He fights not because he wants glory, but because he can't stand watching others suffer. And the Megumi fights like he is protecting something invisible. That quiet conviction that makes him unforgettable. Nobara, pure confidence and chaos. A symbol of strength wrapped in sarcasm. In Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, Yuta's journey mirrors Yuji's guilt, grief, and redemption. But while Yuji runs towards saving others, Yuta runs towards forgiving himself. And then there's Gojo, a man who can do anything except save everyone. Every curse has a story behind it, and every scar hides a lesson about redemption and loss. Jujutsu Kaisen isn't about exorcising curses. It is about confronting our own grief, guilt, and trauma. Because the real curses don't live outside, they live within. It is about the choice that we make and doing what's right even when it hurts. And the season 2 especially teaches one harsh truth. Strength isn't about how much you can fight, it is about how much pain you can endure. And Jujutsu Kaisen Zero showed us where it all began. And Yuta's journey wasn't about defeating a curse. It was about learning to love the part of himself that hurt the most. Because sometimes the real exorcism is in accepting. This is cinematic ultra-violence with the heart, where you feel every frame and you remember every silence. Because the cinema isn't about the lights or sounds. It is about what stays when both fade away. To anyone and everyone who has watched the video till the end, thank you so much.